Welcome back to the Crypto Market Updates channel. Today is the 28th of December. It's a Thursday, which means it's a day before Friday. There seems to be another crypto catastrophe on the horizon. It's beginning to look like MEXC, one of the biggest shitcoin exchanges out there, may be going in the way of the dinosaur or the FTX exchange in the past we saw. So in this video, I'm going to be going over an article that I found, and I know that this has been going on for a couple of days now. People have been talking about it, but I'm sure not everybody has heard about the MEXC fiasco. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about that. So make sure to smash up the likes, subscribe to the channel, and of course stick around till the very end so you don't miss any of the details. Let's go. So interestingly enough, in the MEXC Discord channel, MEXC was the latest rave. Well, not the latest rave, but a lot of people were of the mind that MEXC should be listed on MEXC because it's one of the exchanges that has a lot of uptick when it comes to new coins that are being listed. There's a lot of small cap coins being listed on MEXC, and when they do get listed, apparently they get a massive boost, a massive pump. This has been the case in the past for a lot of the coins, so and particularly tokens as well. And I guess the difference between coins and tokens is tokens are sold in ICOs, which means that the founders or the developers collect a bunch of money which they can then use for listing on exchanges, and of course exchanges expect to get paid for listings. MEXC, however, is a coin. It is a mined coin that is basically being developed from the ground up. The founders of the coin have not pumped, millions or thousands, even thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars into the project. So MEXC is a fair mined project, fair mined coin. No pre-mines, it's ASICs resistant, which means that the developers, the founders, don't have whacks of cash laying around that they can throw at any crypto exchange. So pumps are, slow to come. A little while ago, a couple of days ago, things on X have been beginning to circulate. MEXC is going, this is one post by Vida, is going the shameless mode these days. Many users have complained on X that their funds are frozen or taken. So there's a lot of users complaining about, making profits on MEXC and MEXC freezing their funds or right out closing up their accounts and just deleting everything. Vida says, I made my profit through several news trades, 5x'd my bag on MEXC futures in 15 days, and then my account was frozen. I contacted the support and submitted documents, and then the second day funds in my accounts were totally wiped out along with the order history. The support says, regarding the account restrictions and issues related to futures trading assets that you have raised, our risk control system and relevant personnel have conducted a thorough examination. It has been identified that there have been abnormal trading activities in your account and associated accounts. In accordance with the terms of use, we have taken measures to recover the losses incurred as shown in picture 4. So I guess this is a shot of his wallet, and it goes from somewhere close to like 100k, about 90k, goes from there to zero. So it's 92k, and that goes down to 1.4 USDT. Not bad. So they just decided to swipe his 90k away. And it looks like some people are pretty upset on X over what's been happening on MEXC. Daniel here says, I've been saying MEXC is a scam for a while. Very good reason on which exchanges to trust and which not. Not sure why anyone would ever trade on centralized exchanges like that, or any centralized exchange in general anymore. It's simply not necessary. Stick to Coinbase, Binance, otherwise only use DEXs. The problem with DEXs is that they're only for Ethereum supported tokens, for ERC20 tokens essentially. Not for coins. So nah. In any case, Bitcoinist released an article kind of providing an explanation. So let's have a read through this. Sageless-based crypto exchange MEXC has come under fire for allegedly locking users out of their accounts and seizing their funds. These actions which the exchange claims are motivated by abnormal trading activities, have sparked concerns from the crypto community. Many users have flocked to social media platform X in recent days to accuse MEXC of locking them out of their accounts, seizing funds, and failing to respond to support requests. So Vita is not the only one. Just the other day I read another post of a similar magnitude where people were basically being locked out of their accounts. Not locked out, but their funds have been wiped out. And I kind of dismissed it as, just another fiasco. But this is ongoing, so I figured I'm gonna jump in and make a video out of that. MEXC users have recently come forward with some disturbing accusations against the exchange. The accusations were started on December 16th, so that's almost 11 days ago, I guess, 14, 12, whatever number. Coupled with the lack of response from MEXC, have had crypto investors wondering about the shady activities of the exchange. Possible explanation for this. While explaining further, Vita noted a possible explanation for the account closures. According to the trader, MEXC is involved in shady activities, which include forging its liquidity and market making. The exchange often bets against the user's trades, playing the role of market makers themselves. However, if a trader makes too much profit, they become a problem for the exchange. Sometimes the profit and the deficit the exchange has to pay the trader is so big that it closes the account. The trader also posted screenshots of the exchange's order book, which appeared to be thicker than other exchanges, including Binance. However, Vita claimed this was forged by the exchange. He ended the thread by urging users to exit the exchange at once, as it is currently on its way to ending up like FTX. To add insult to injury, MEXC has failed to make any comments on the complaints on social media. According to the exchange's terms of service, it reserves the right to taking measures in recovering any profits obtained in violation of its user agreement and privacy policy. So here's the thing. It's hard to say whether, Vita is just pissed because he lost so much money, and granted, he provided some screenshots, but I mean, this doesn't explain what he did and how he traded, how he obtained those trades. So if MEXC says that they found some dodgy trading activities, then maybe that's the reason. But I mean, there are two sides to each coin, right? If you go to the X for MEXC account, they've got 1 million followers, and the first thing that they have is the Show Your Profit event, which clearly encourages people to trade and make profits. Of course, trading and encouraging to make profits is one thing. Actually losing money to profits is, is another one. And if you scroll through the post, there's nothing here that states that there's a response to what's been being said about the accusations on X. There's nothing. There's no response from them. Another article that was posted more recently by Bitcoinist alleges that the CEO of MEXC had deleted his X account, which was refuted later on, and it was said that the account was not actually belonging to the MEXC, to the CEO of MEXC. So this is all turning into a big fiasco, and it could be that MEXC is a bit shady. I mean, none of the exchanges are probably doing everything 100% legitimately, which is why Binance took a tumble and CZ had to step down, because their game is not entirely clean and they do things that are questionable, I guess, on some level. And so the exchanges that are not even under scrutiny, that are not as big as Binance was, these guys are not being looked at as thoroughly as Binance would be, or any other exchange that is in the limelight. And so it's highly likely that they do things that aren't, kosher as you would expect them to be. They're not 100% foolproof. In any case, it could be that MEXC is doing things that aren't as clean as they should be, but also there is a chance that there's an attack on MEXC and someone is trying to take it down. fewer exchanges in the game, less money to go around, or more money to go around rather. Just like, you know, a drop in the hash rate, less hash rate on the network, more spoils go to the individual miners who are still involved in the network. If there are fewer exchanges, there will be more money pumped into the exchanges that are left because there will be fewer choices. So if more exchanges can be gotten rid of, the share of the pie will be larger for each remaining exchange. In his tweet, Vida claims that his case is not the single one, that there's a guy who's been complaining as well. Also, a Chinese influencer complaining too. So there, he provides links to other tweets, but apparently this is gone. And what about this one? This is in Chinese, so unfortunately my Chinese only takes me nowhere, essentially. But the other one's gone, which makes it a little bit questionable. So what's really going on? Not quite sure, but the rumor has started. So if you are an MEXC user, I guess unless you're making tons of massive sudden profits, you've got nothing to worry about. But this is a cautionary tale. If things should spiral out of control and people all of a sudden begin to withdraw their money from MEXC, if whales begin to withdraw their money from MEXC, I guess there is a potential for MEXC's liquidity dropping to such levels that, you know, there could be trouble brewing. I mean, it would probably take a lot more than just people withdrawing some of their funds. I'm sure people have withdrawn their funds from Binance, and you know, it's all safu. Binance still stands. Smaller exchanges, I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into MEXC. I don't know what their liquidity is like, but just keep that in mind. This is something to keep in mind. Keep an eye out on MEXC. And you know, as always, the best thing to do is to keep your assets safe off exchanges. Many crypto creators have told you that, and I'm telling you that as well. Keeping your assets on exchanges may not be the best of things. If you do, make sure that you are on top of the stories that come out on the particular exchanges on which you have your assets, because there are always warning signs. There are always things that come out letting you know whether, you know, the shit's about to hit the fan. So make sure you're aware of those and you're on top of the stories and the situations of everything. Have your eyes pried wide open, and of course smash up the likes on this video, subscribe to the channel, come back for more updates from the Crypto Market Updates channel, and I will see you tomorrow on a Friday. Have a good one. Peace. Crypto Father out.